What's up? It's the Real Deal again with another video. This video is about post-traumatic stress syndrome disorder, PTSD. The definition for PTSD is as follows. It's a mental condition that results in a series of emotional and physical reactions of an individual who's either witnessed or experienced a traumatic event. That's something I want to talk about. You know, you usually would think that your military veterans would have this particular mental disorder, but that's not the case. In light of all of these violent inner city drug turf wars with these gangs, unfortunately we have a lot of children that's witnessing this violence. And it's affecting them in school, socially. You understand? They develop their mental development and growth. There's all type of, complications that come if it doesn't get treated. But I want to talk about the children. Nowadays our children is witnessing things that it was unheard of when I was a child. I might have seen my mother and father argue, but I never seen my mother and father or my father get violent with my mother. But unfortunately nowadays you have a lot of children that's witnessing that, because with the shortage of men, women tend to pick the wrong man and bring them around their children. And for a child under 10 or even under 13 to see his mother going through domestic violence, you know what I'm saying, that's very traumatic for a child. And it can give them all type of issues as far as when they go into school. Then also a cause of PTSD is this thug culture. You have a lot of children that living in these homes where they mom and they father, man, is gang affiliated or selling dope. And when the police come raiding up in the crib when the children is asleep and they under the age of 13, man, that's traumatic. Could you imagine being a child, man, and the police coming up in your crib with these ski masks on, flashlights everywhere, and these guns? You understand? And then the child have to go to school the next day. That's unacceptable. And nowadays, you have to look at also a lot of young kids, someone in their family has been a victim of gun violence and they've witnessed it. You know what I'm saying? And that's something for us to be concerned about. You can go in any average classroom in the inner cities across the country, and if you ask the simple question, how many of you kids have a brother or know someone that's been shot? And you'd be surprised how many young kids will raise their hands, because it's a reality out here. But some of the symptoms of PTSD is headaches, wet in the bed, nightmares and flashbacks, fear, and paranoia, isolation. If you suspect your child of having one of these symptoms right here, or better yet, just look up what PTSD is and see if your child falls up under one of these criteria. We have to start really looking after these children out here. They didn't ask to be here. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, some of us parents are beautiful black men and black women, man. You having these children, man, and you're not mentally ready to have these children, man. You're putting them in all types of danger, with your lifestyle. And then I want to give another piece of advice to some of you women out here, man. That dude that you laying up to that's gang affiliated, you don't know what he's suffering from. You don't know what he's seen as a child. And that's just a goddamn bomb just about ready to explode. You dig? There's a story out in Dearborn Heights You know, this man, he killed his stepkids and his biological kids and tried to kill his wife too. And come to find out, this motherfucker had killed his wife previously. So, it's crazy. You know, and that's something I'm going to talk about also too, more than likely tomorrow. But anyway, let me get on out of here. But PTSD is real. You know, it's a lot of things that's in the reality out here that we dealing with. And me as a YouTuber, my responsibility and my goal in life is to inform the uninformed. You know, because somebody taught me. But you have to listen. You have to listen. You know, I don't have no college education. But shit, sometimes I have more insight than somebody with a damn education. Dig? But anyway, let me get on off of that. Just remember, PTSD is real. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm your man, the real deal, out of the city of Gary, Indiana. GI baby. Peace.